Cantrell have a message to the city? Anything?
Not guilty,
Why do you say that?
because that's what she just pleaded.
What would she?
Not
What?
making any comments, no statements.
Any comment on new bond?
No.
Can you tell us why Bappy wasn't arraigned today?
He's being arraigned Friday. You're
why
the
is that,
attorney?
Mr. Eddie?
What
Can
is
you tell us why
what's
that
your
Ask Harry.
what's your message? I mean, why the people were walking?
We have no statements. We have no statements.
Where is the mayor?
She left. She went home.
So the mayor has
Did she
left.
go out?
Huh?
Did she go out the back door or?
There was another door on the other side. She went out with the detail and with the marshal.
How typical
Okay,
is
the
that
US
to allow?
Marshals
Prepared.
allowed
Oh,
her
we
to
have
different
strictly
entrance?
for security
Eddie,
purposes.
will you be prepared for trial November 17th?
Who's that, Ron? You're asking that question?
Yes. I mean, that's a rather short time frame, isn't it?
No, that's not realistic. That's in accordance with the Speedy Trial Act, and it's not a realistic
So when do you
time.
think the trial will go forward?
I have no
then?
idea. It's up to the judge.
What will happen between now
God, y'all are
and that
making me
trial?
say stuff when I wasn't going to say.
What would? How are you preparing?
Quite a bit of jail time. I mean, how confident are you that you could keep her out of prison?
Oh, look, we're not talking about the case. I told you that.
So you-
How is she holding up through all this?
Oh, well, she looked good today, don't you think?
And do you believe this is just about her affair or about an alleged affair?
I'm not talking about the case.
What are people?
She
What are
did
people
appear
missing?
Cool, calm, collected today. Tell us about her mental state.
I'm not going to talk about her or the case.
How does she feel about the travel restrictions imposed against her?
There really weren't any restrictions.
Eddie, does she have anything she wants to say to the people who
No,
elected her?
not at this time. Upon advice of counsel, not at this time.
Is there anything she wants people to know that they're missing right now? I know she can't go into detail.
She's making no statements at this time, either through me or personally herself.
Will the restrictions on her contact with others have any impact on her ability to run the city?
No.
Why do you say that?
Well, because the restriction was she could continue to work with city employees. She just couldn't talk about the case. So that's not going to impede any of the city operations. So it's business as usual.
You don't see this as being a
Can
distraction?
she talk
about the case with Bappy, Eddie?
What's that?
Talk about the case with Bappy?
No, whatever the order says, that's the rules. That's what she's going to follow.
Messages to the city.
No statements. She's not making any statements.
All right. So again, we're.
Don't anybody follow me.
All right. So her attorney has left. You can see right there. He made no major statements. Mayor Cantrell has left federal court. She was able to leave out of some sort of door. He said for security reasons, but again, her attorney has left federal court. And he had a couple things to say, but he's making it very clear that he is leaving federal court here in New Orleans with little to no comment. Guys, back to you.
All right, we heard it there. Aubrey Killian.